My name is Omega Mark. I am an alumnus of Teen Challenge Uganda. I was here 4 years ago. I went through the program for 1 year, but I would like to take you through my testimony from where I came from as an addict to where I am now. My story is of comes from an addiction to redemption in Christ. I was an addict for over 15 years. I was in bondage of alcohol and drugs. What started as a casual habit in high school, in my O-level, as hang out with friends, trying to fit in, trying to experiment on things, having experiences, became a great challenge in my life. It followed me later to my university education times and even in my adult life after university. So it was something that really destroyed my dreams, destroyed what I had hoped for as a young man. Whenever I would hang out, I would feel like I'm having enjoyment, but in reality, I was dying inside. I was lost. I was suffering. I was broken, and I had no hope. I'd wake up every morning and wonder what kind of life I was living. But every time I would get back into alcohol, drugs to cover up my pain, to shield me from what I was suffering from. But on the outside, maybe some people would not see, but deep inside me I was suffering. I was getting choked. I was dying inside. I come from a very religious family and a very loving family. I used to be in church in my primary, but when I came to secondary, I decided, actually I don't know how I got into it, but I got into a clique that I was trying to fit in, and that's how all this habit began. The drinking, the drugs, the partying. It robbed of my peace. I moved from a point of feeling the love for family to thinking like people don't love me, people don't understand who I am. But in actual sense, I was getting disconnected from everybody. So I reached a point where I felt so lonely. I felt like I wasn't in connection to anybody. So addiction is a cruel master. It robs you of your peace. It robs one of self-worth. I lost all the things. I lost relationships. But when I hit the rock bottom, what would call the rock bottom, that's a point where most people decide, like, should I lose my life? It's a point where you feel there's nothing more left for you in life. It's a place of darkness. It's like you're in a pit and nobody can reach out to get you. But Teen Challenge, and known about Teen Challenge before. It was called Fresh Start through Pastor Didas. And he had told me some time back, many years back, that when you feel like you need to come, you come. And so through my sister, I got a connection to come to Teen Challenge willingly, because I felt I couldn't handle it anymore. I needed somebody. I needed help. I couldn't do it on my own. I was dying. I was spiritually suffocated and I needed help. So 5 years ago, I walked into Teen Challenge. And did the program for 1 whole year, 12 months. I did it willingly because I needed to change. I'd seen the darkest parts in life, and I needed a new beginning. And Teen Challenge gave me that beginning. There was a lot of support, and I felt loved, I felt welcomed, and the staff at Teen Challenge were always ready to help me. Every time I felt weak, I could talk to somebody who would understand what I'm going through. And when I joined Teen Challenge, when I was in phase 1, what impacted me most is I learned what my identity is, who I am, and understood that I'm a new person when I'm in Christ. That is what I'm supposed to be, a person who is in Christ. And so throughout all my phase 1, what impacted me a lot was to find out my identity and getting to know who I am and what I'm meant to do, what the purpose is for me, helped me in Teen Challenge. And the whole phases from apart from addiction, how do I handle things that always lead us back into addiction, things like anger, things like hatred, resentment, things that we keep within ourselves. And so Teen Challenge helped me to overcome a lot of challenges in my life, things that I struggled so much inside that I didn't know were actually detaching me from who I am and what God has destined me to be. Today I stand and be grateful for what the Lord has done for me, what my life has become. I am no longer the person I used to be. I am a different person. I'm a new person, but I'm tending to become that God has destined me to become. I am on my way becoming what I'm meant to be. And so after post-Teen Challenge, I through the support of my family, I was able to be reunited. But also after Teen Challenge, I had to be coming back to Teen Challenge here on a regular basis for about 6 months for accountability, to be accountable for my life. What do I do? What am I doing outside there? How am I fitting? What challenges am I facing? I would come back once in a while to get help whenever need be. So Teen Challenge has impacted my life greatly. I'll never forget the 1 year that I spent here. It was the most important year of my life. It really defined who I am, and it gave me a ground on which I stand today. Gave me the knowledge and wisdom that I'm building upon. Today, I am studying. I'm a minister of God. I finished my course in Christian ministries, and I'm doing theology now. I'm looking forward to be ordained in the future. So I thank God for what He has done in my life. He brought me from a point where I had no meaning to this point that I had meaning, and He's still doing great things in my life. So my life at Teen Challenge was a great opportunity that forever I'll remain thankful for. That it enabled me to grow as a person. It redirected my life. It showed me what purpose is, and so it's what I still build on. And every time that I get challenged, I still come back here and seek for guidance. And so that has been my story, and I'm grateful for God for where I am.